Hello, everyone. Today, LEGO has officially unveiled the Dune Atreides Royal Ornithopter. Right off the bat, I know nothing about Dune, so this is going to be interesting. I mean, just looking at it, it looks really good. It almost reminds me a little bit of the Black Panther set. Forget what it's called, but it looks sort of like that with the wings. Nice to have something a little bit different from Star Wars. So, I mean, first off, looking at those wings, they're huge. They're so long. And Mike Psyche, I'm sure everyone's seen those videos by now, but he got that specifically designed. I think it looks perfect. The minifigs look so good, and they totally look like the actual actors, with from Zendaya to Jason Momoa. The movie has a lot of actors. I need to watch it actually, but the torso printing looks really nice. Even the armor piece has printing, which you don't see all too often. The knife pieces are good. Yeah, the level of detail that went into these figs is pretty astonishing. And the tint in the blue tint in the eye looks really nice. Some of these hair pieces might be new. And of course the cape dude. I believe he's the villain of the movie. Again, I don't know. I love that long cape piece. That's so unique. Seems like there's a gap right there. It would have almost been better if they covered that part up, kind of like a 360 coverage, but not a big deal. I think he looks really cool though. Definitely stands out amongst some of the minifigs. Man, those minifigs just look so good. And I don't even know anything about this set. I kind of want it. Oh, we didn't even go over the price. Looking at the piece count right away, you're probably like, okay, this is overpriced. But with the level of detail you get from the figs, the exclusive wing pieces, the big window pieces, I definitely see it as a very good value if you're into Dune. And I love that cockpit. Oh, that looks so good. It almost reminds me of like the Millennium Falcon a little bit. The way they have like the studded platform and it's surrounded by a window. This is my favorite part right there. It looks so nice. As of course, Mike Psyche is going to engineer the living garbage out of this thing, and yet again he did. If you've seen the videos, the landing gear can basically like fold in and then fold back out. The wings come out. The wings can flap. Like he's even the landing gear on the back that lands too. It's like, and the cockpit opens up on the side using kind of that X-wing window piece. And I love that new kind of like bluish dark gray color for the tint. And a lot of people are highlighting the window piece here. That's sort of like an older Star Wars piece. Actually, I think I own one of those. It's a little bit more rounded, but now this one it's a little bit more angular with more corners, and it looks so nice. I kind of want this set. I don't know anything about the movie. It's very tempting. Here's kind of more. It also seems to be very Technic heavy. So from a building experience, I don't think it's going to be that much fun. It's hard to say for sure. I think building the mechanisms will be fun, but the Technic frame probably won't be as fun. Like you could see a lot of like the studded stuff on the outside, but I think most of the skeleton is overall Technic. Oh yeah, so there's function for the wings opening. And then from the video, it looks like the little grill part, I guess you could call it, or the tooth gear part in the back. When you press on that, it wiggles the wings. I have no clue how that even works, but that fascinates me. I love functionality in Lego. And two, he was kind of mentioning how it is supposed to be playable, and I think that's such a huge thing to mention. I was so happy he said that. Because like a lot of these big sets, there's not much you can really do with it. I feel like you could still have a balance between something looking really good and having a lot of playability. Again, I'll keep mentioning, oop, wrong side. I'll keep mentioning the Razor Crest. Door on the back opens up, the interior. I think that's a big factor considering when you're paying this much money. The wings, the literal wingspan on this thing is huge. Too bad there's no interior, but I mean, with a set like this, as they're mentioning, there's no way you're gonna fit an interior with the amount of mechanisms going on. As much as I'm an interior guy, I really don't mind. That one minifig's so tall. It's kind of crazy. I guess he's floating in the movies, but again, I don't know. It does take up a considerable amount of space. I think for this one, it would definitely be a lot more fun to hang on the wall. Sort of like how people hang like insects on the wall, kind of like in a frame. But man, that cockpit is just so well designed. I'm nerding out over this thing. I don't even know what it is. The little headlights on the front are really nice too. And I wonder if that little logo piece is a print. For what you're paying, I would it almost seems like it is a print. Yeah, it definitely seems like it's a print based off this photo. The only complaint I've seen from people is that the red pins are showing, and it is a little jarring now that I'm really looking at it. I'm surprised they almost couldn't do that in a different color. I mean, for what you're getting out of it, I think it's really good. And I'm curious after watching the movie if I'll love this set even more. It's hard to say for sure, but comment what you guys think about this one because I'm not sure about the lore behind this guy. Anyway, so yeah, thank you and take care.